At the risk of sounding cocky, I don't check or answer voicemails. I guess I check them, but I don't return calls on voicemails. I get a lot, and I put my phone on silence unless it's my beautiful or family members. But I see and I'm looking right now, and I got I got 8 voicemails yesterday. One sec. Yeah, I deleted a lot of them. So I see them from all over the country, and I can't return calls on voicemails, if that makes sense. And frankly, the reason for that is just because I don't have I I don't have time for that. I just don't. So I check my email regularly, and I spend time every day, just about every day, responding to my emails. I try to catch up as much as I can. And certainly with so if you've left me a voicemail and you haven't heard back, I won't call you back. I just don't have the time for that, and I know that sounds rude. Frankly, don't care. If you need my attention, you need to email me. There's no other way around that. It's easy to email me. I have a website. My contact information is in there for sure. But I just it's one of those things that when I see the voicemails piling up, not trigger, but just it stresses me out a little bit because I'm like, oof, because I feel bad. I feel bad not responding to people, and I get emails a lot. And a lot I delete, and a lot of these guys or ladies, they write these long-winded emails. I appreciate. I just don't have the capacity, and I feel bad. I was reading some guy's blog the other day. A blogger, it was funny. He said, yeah, this other blogger he just got burnt out and he shut down his blog because he felt bad not responding to everybody. And I look, I respond to comments. I think it's important to do comments on the YouTube channel. I'm shocked how many people don't do that. I try to respond to emails if they're succinct and there's a deliberate action request that's easy to find out. I try my best. I will promise you I am not responding to them all. I just don't have the time. Frankly, a lot of times I don't have the patience either. I simply don't, because I'm like, all right. So literally I sit there and my email list grows. My email incoming emails grows. And I just said, hey, I don't have the time. And again, but I see some. Now, a lot of you guys will say, hey, you might like this article. Those are the kind of ones I like. Because I believe it or not, I get a lot of traffic if you find an article that's of interest, that usually means other people are interested, which usually means has power on YouTube. In fact, somebody sent me an article. I think it was about who sent me this article the other day. It's my man Jimmy. Let's see. Someone has sent me an article, and I almost let's see. Hold on a sec. I'll find what it was. Hold on a second. Right. Yeah, so Mary has sent me the article on housing inventories being down 46%. Mary Hampton, everyone's favorite realtor in Connecticut. And I actually made money on that video. Let's see here. I got 4,000 views, and I made 21 bucks. All right. So literally, that's fantastic. Right here. Someone has sent me this. Many retirees wish they would have retired earlier. I got 16,700 views on this already. I just published it the other day. So I've already made 126 bucks on that video. I'm telling you, man, I try not to be, just reading Market Watch and throwing it out there all the time, because I just think that's cheap. But I will. What I mean, if there's an article that's interested in me, and there's going to be one I'm going to read here later today about the 8 things of bonds you're not aware of by my man Alan Roth. And I haven't read it yet, but here's let's see. So some of these articles that you send me, I get pretty good traction on, man. I just don't want to sit there and just read other people's content all the time on my channel. That just bores me. So I appreciate you guys sending me articles for sure. Like I said, some of these get pretty good. Great article right here. The updated Trinity study. I did that a week ago. I've already got 5,000 views, and that paid me 69 bucks. You see what I'm saying? So so you guys like the articles that you all, 10 dividend stocks to build for retirement income. I did that sitting on my back porch while I was grilling some steaks. That was 8 days ago? Yeah, 8 days ago. got 5,000 views, and I made 45 bucks off that. So I appreciate the articles y'all send to me. It's just if they're of interest, if they're too Josh, I don't know, but that's good. I like that stuff. They're quick. Hey, Josh, you might like this article. I love that stuff. The long-winded articles, not articles, the long-winded ones where you guys like, hey, I have this question, and I just don't have the time. And a lot of them, like I said in another video, they don't even. I mean, like you got to read to see what the question is. Don't do that. And trust me, I am a content absorber or consumer myself, and I follow a lot of guys too. I know, and I've sent emails to people, and I'm always amazed at some of these guys that email me back. It's nuts. I'm like, wow, that guy, like my man Jack Spurko over the Survival Podcast. I've emailed him a couple times, and he's always emailed me back. It's crazy. But I do what he says in terms of how to put the email on there. Yeah, nothing elaborate. Just say, hey, one or two sentences. That's great. But it's just funny because I'm like, wow, because he's got a freaking audience 10 times bigger than mine, and yet he still takes the time, which is cool. So I try to do that to some regard, but I just can't, and I don't have the time to answer voicemail. So just FYI. I appreciate it. Thanks, Dan.